going to do, guys, is we're just going to do a catch-up video on days 18, 19, coming up with a release. I'm dropping the obituary after I edit this one. Then I'm going to start putting up some shorts as we move forward. So we're pretty much caught up and back to where we should be. And just pretty cool, interesting stuff. I'm just giving you guys a sneak peek preview as to what the map looks like, just because we're down to so few people. We have Greenland, we have Northern Russia, we have Caucasian, we have Ukraine, we have East Libya, and we have East Algeria. Morocco lost their capital and they rebuilt it, so unfortunately that means that they were dead. They can still ruin other people's games, but that is where we're at right now. Just tons of fun stuff going on right here. The map is really getting into its final stages. I'm just going to show this quickly here, just that way you guys can sort of see where we're at. Keep in mind, this is actually just the VP on here is secondary. The official rankings are what we're looking for. UK was still in the lead when we looked at the last video. Ukraine was in second place behind them. There's only one way to explain that. That would have been that UK was an assassin. So congratulations to Morocco, who got the revenge kill on an assassin there. Unfortunately, no points reward for that, but it stopped the UK where they were at. So now it's up just to see who can catch up and who can pass them. We do still have a couple players with an opportunity to finish off in first place. So for that is something which definitely keeping a close eye on as things get quite interesting. Let's just kick it off with the newspaper now. I'm going to go to day 18. So day 18, what we're seeing here, this is some AI, but this is also East Algeria versus Spain. East Algeria was making a move into mainland Spain, which is actually something which you can currently see right here is where they're at. But this was the start of that as they started working their way into it. Meanwhile, Morocco was still working on French West Africa. Ukraine went to war with East Libya. The East Libya had pushed all the way into former Ottoman Empire, into former Arabia, and Ukraine was just pushing back into there. East Libya had been damaged by their war versus Egypt, but at the end of the day, Ukraine is just on such a snowball right now. It's kind of hard to face up against them militarily unless they make mistakes or unless you're able to catch up economically, which is difficult. You have East Libya was also fighting the Ottoman Empire, which had lost its capital but still has troops that are running around trying to play the spoiler. We have Caucasus versus Great Britain and East Libya versus Greece. We also have Greece versus Ukraine. Ukraine versus Arabia. This was just the finishing off of those countries at the very end. Just as they were they still had troops, provinces just being taken out. As you can see, Ottoman Empire entered Arabia. At this point, the kills were starting to tilt again in Arabia's favor. But Ottoman Empire had already lost their capital. So that's something that has an impact on it. Greenland was just strolling through central USA, just putting an end to it. Let's see, I'm not sure. Oh, that's Lithuania traded for a province, as did Pittsburgh, and that was just to spread out, just to try to get another capital up. Didn't work. Another capital was built, but it was too late in finishing in order for that to work, which is how Lithuania passed away in the game. This is what I meant about huge economies and why it's hard to catch up. Ukraine has 208,000 tons, Greenland 171,000 tons. Poland, who is AI and got mostly taken out by Ukraine, is at next at 147. So then after that, you have 135, then 114. There's a big gap. Like East Libya is almost half, is just over half of Ukraine's economy, which means that essentially, if Ukraine and Libya were pushing at the exact same rate of growth for factories and builds, that just really puts Libya at a disadvantage. They essentially need to be 2 times more efficient with their economy and builds just to be on an equal level. It's just a really difficult place to be in. Here I have, this was when I came back and I posted up my first obituary. I have the Ottoman Empire obituary right there. You guys can pause if you guys want to see it. I have the Central USA reveal, a Northern USA reveal, Greece's obituary. Let me scroll down to get it fully inside here. Arabia and Egypt, I put up a double obituary. And there was my apology that missed it. As well, there's for what happened. Over there, this is Ukraine is just pushing further to East Libya successfully. UK declaring war on northern Russia. Not too sure what the reason behind that one was, especially since there were no kills, so I don't see anything there. East Algeria is still pushing into Spain. Poland and Spain. Central USA and Greenland, that continues. Everything that we're seeing so far is just a continuation so far of previous one. So after Greenland traded a province to Lithuania, then they captured it back. Just makes the whole trading province just more confusing, but you know what? So be it, and it played out that way. More continuation and kills showing up right there. That Lithuania Caucasus. This is the one where Caucasus ended up catching Lithuania's capital. Lithuania was overextended up in the north, and Caucasus just sat back watching Lithuania fight off northern Russia, and that was a fairly even battle back and forth. It was a very good battle to watch. Lithuania had a bit of an edge, but then when Caucasus decided to get involved, that was just the end of it for Lithuania. It wasn't able to hold off both countries. Still very well done. Ukraine versus Arabia. That's just an absolute just draining of troops that's happening right there. Ukraine and Greece. Let's see. And just that down there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you guys with a short that gets uploaded tomorrow. Have a good one.